Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Mantracks. I am your host, Sarah Mantrack.
And I'm that other one, JJ Mantrack. And we're back.
Yeah.
Ready for another episode.
You make it seem like we've been gone for a while.
Well, we're recording on a different day than normal.
That's true.
And that's weird. But we had a crazy busy weekend, and it was so much fun. But yeah, no, we're here, and we're ready. I'm so excited. I've got crazy stories, plus we're playing a brand new game. So it's going to be fun. So let's dive in.
Okay.
All right, you want to go first?
Oh, sure. All right.
Wait, I forgot to say the line. Are you ready to approach the news desk?
Sorry. Yes, I'm ready. All right. So this first story is a man is indicted in the theft of the Wizard of Oz ruby slippers worn by Judy Garland.
The Wizard of Oz. What?
So a man has been indicted by a grand jury on charges of stealing a pair of the ruby slippers worn by Judy Garland in The Wizard of Oz.
Wow.
The shoes were stolen in 2005 and recovered in a 2018 FBI sting operation.
Are you saying that the ruby slippers have been missing for 13 years? And
they were missing for 13 years. Well, and 2018 is still 5 years ago.
Yeah. What on earth?
So Terry Martin was indicted Tuesday on account of theft of a major artwork. The indictment did not provide further information, and there's no list for an attorney, but the man is 76 and lived 12 miles south of the Judy Garland Museum in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. When reached by the newspaper, he said, "I got to go to trial. I don't want to talk to you." But he's 76 years old.
I got to go to trial.
So the Associated Press was told that the director of the Judy Garland Museum was surprised that the suspect lived nearby. No one who works at the museum knows him.
Amazing.
So apparently there were several pairs worn by Judy Garland during the production of the 1939
that
movie.
Makes sense, right? You got to have a couple.
But only 4 of them still remain.
Wow.
So when the slippers were stolen, they were insured for $1 million, but the market value is actually around $3.5 million. Prosecutors say.
Gosh, $3 million for shoes. They are fairly iconic, right? As one of, not just from an epic movie, but that was one of the first Technicolor films, right? Like the first real, not just black and white, but both black and white and color. Like that was really groundbreaking. So yeah, those shoes are a big deal.
Apparently, the staff at the museum were very speechless that someone had been charged nearly 2 decades after they were stolen.
Wow.
And over several years, rewards were offered in hopes that the slippers would turn up. The law enforcement offered a $250,000 reward early in the case, and then an anonymous donor from Arizona said they would give $1 million in 2015 if someone returned the slippers. And apparently this has been going on for a while, but then the FBI finally nabbed the shoes in Minneapolis in 2018.
Oh my God.
But the FBI said no one had been arrested or charged in the case.
They stole the ruby slippers. Now, wasn't it, correct me if I'm wrong, but the original story, they were not ruby slippers in the book.
In the
right?
book, they're actually silver.
Yeah, but that wasn't as exciting to show.
They didn't
color.
show as flashy in Technicolor.
I thought so. I thought I remembered that little factoid. Like the Emerald City is not actually emerald. They all wear.
They wear the glasses. Yeah, it was the glasses.
Yeah.
Yep. I just found this so fascinating. So 3 other pairs of slippers worn by Garland in the movie were held by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, the Smithsonian, and a private collector. So there's a private collector somewhere that owns one of the pairs. But when the slippers were stolen, they were on loan from a Hollywood memorabilia collector who received an insurance payment after the theft, according to the museum's director.
Wow.
The museum hopes the slippers will return to Garland's hometown after the legal case ends.
This guy who stole them, did he give any reference or motive or nothing?
Nope.
I mean, nothing.
It literally says when they contact. So this is an AP News article. It says when they contacted him, he just said, "I got to go on trial. I don't want to talk to you."
Wow. So just he's lived a couple miles away.
76-year-old man has had these ruby slippers from 2005 until 2018. So he had them for 13 years and is just now being charged 5 years later.
That's so crazy to me. I mean, that's just amazing.
I think it's bizarre.
What a story.
So.
All right, so both of my stories, I think they're really funny, but they have build up. Okay, so there's backstories and stuff. Okay,
so we have to listen to you talk even longer.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so this is about a recent archaeological discovery. Okay, Mount Ebal is going to be very important. So keep Mount Ebal in mind, okay? In 1982, Adam Zertal, an archaeologist at the University of Haifa, completed a dig on Mount Ebal. It's a place in the Middle East where they went. It's like in Israel. And they unearthed ancient... Well, it's in like Egypt, Israel type area. Unearthed ancient stones that had been placed over religious altars on the mountain that dated back to the Bronze and the Iron Ages. As is typical with such digs, the excavated soil is dumped and then preserved near the dig site in case it contains anything that the archaeologists missed. Okay. Right? So they dug it up, they found some stuff, but then the dirt that they moved is kept, right? Now, Zertal, he died, that guy, he did a big dig in 1982. He passed away in 2015. But in 2019, a team of scientists, including Scott Stripling of the Archaeological Studies Institute of Katy, Texas, sifted through about a third of the dirt, and they found a folded lead tablet. It's a stone book of sorts, right? So they found this book in the dirt from this old archaeological dig that came from Mount Ebal, right? Mm-hmm. So they find this stuff. Now, the stone book can't be opened without damaging it. Right? You can't open it up, otherwise it'll crumble. But they were able to use modern imaging to get a look at it, right? So it's this little tiny thing. It's 2 by 2 centimeters, and when folded in half, it's 0.3 centimeters thick. Wow! It's a single strip, and they used X-ray tomography to create reconstructions of the tablet. The tablet said, "You are cursed by the God Yahweh." Okay, now Yahweh is very specific to the Jews, right? Yeah. Like Elohim or El was the word for God in general, but Yahweh was specifically the Jewish God, right? Yahweh means I am that I am, right? Right. Now, here's the craziest part. This is a tablet with a curse that was found on an altar on Mount Ebal in the 13th century BC, which is right around the time when the Israelites fled Egypt, right? So, Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 26. These are the last instructions of Moses to his successor Joshua. And it says, and I'm going to skip down. Basically, Moses says, "And then the Lord your God brings you into the land that you are entering to take possession of it. You shall set a blessing on Mount Gerizim and a curse on Mount Ebal." So, Moses died on Mount Nebo, and from there in the Jordan Valley, you can see the mountains, right? And Moses told the people, set up 2 altars on 2 opposing mountains. Do the blessing over on this one and the curse over on this one. It was a physical metaphor for the spiritual choice ahead of them. Sure. And so Joshua did exactly as Moses commanded in Joshua. It says, "Then Joshua built on Mount Ebal an altar to the Lord," skipping down, "an altar of uncut stones on which no iron tool has been used. There in the presence of the Israelites, Joshua wrote on the stones a copy of the law of Moses. Half the people stood in front of Mount Gerizim, half of them stood in front of Mount Ebal." So this That's thing crazy. That they found is like very clearly straight out of... That's really cool. It's so nuts. And now not all the experts agree, but there's considerable debate around it, as with all biblical artifacts. Sure. But the team of scientists who undiscovered this bombshell discovery are very, very highly respected. The article actually lists all of them and their various positions and stuff. They're like department chairs and that kind of stuff. But they found a curse that is directly referenced in the Bible. That's pretty cool. Thought that was pretty fun. That's interesting. When did this article? Just a couple days ago. Oh, okay. The first discovery is 1982. Sure. And they came back 2019. It's been out for a couple years, but it's just starting to make waves now because people are starting to connect it to, wait a minute, that's in the Bible. That's cool. That's really cool. That's crazy. Yeah, that's fascinating. Joshua, evidence of Joshua. Yeah. So this next story is kind of strange, but it's a little different than the last one I just read. This is what we do. All right. Killer whales ram a boat off the coast of Morocco. I heard about this. So a British couple was on a boat as they were off the coast of Portugal, and a pack of killer whales slammed into the boat, tore off pieces of the vessel, and continued to knock at the boat for over an hour. Oh, my gosh. So they apparently... They were Janet Morris and Stephen Bidwell of Cambridge in eastern England were enjoying a sailing course off the coast of Morocco when they spotted a pod of orcas. Suddenly, they started bumping the boat, and the attack continued for an hour. At the time, there were also high winds and big swells, and the crew was eventually able to navigate the
the boat to calmer waters and safety.
That would be so scary.
But while it was happening, they just kept bumping. There were 6 of them, 6 of the whales, and they were just knocking at the boat trying it looks like it was a sailboat trying to get it to capsize. But I'm just it's crazy. Yeah, so they were sailing with a captain, and it wasn't just them, they were there with a captain and a crew. But it just kind of a freak thing that happened while they were on the water. So apparently the man, the couple, the man is a 58-year-old photographer, so he was able to capture some pictures of the incident.
Wow, that would be cool.
But they were apparently really nervous, but he said the orcas enjoyed the thrill of the chase, so ideally we'd have kept still, but that wasn't possible because of the high winds and the
if you try to run away, they get excited.
Right, like if you had just stilled the boat and not moved, they would have gotten bored and swam away. But because there were high winds and it was pretty turbulent water, it was almost aggravating them more, and so they kept on knocking at the boat and trying to chase it. But it's just so crazy. They we're just sailing a boat off the Mediterranean, and they're like, oh, look, there's some whales. Oh, look, they're coming for us.
Oh, wow. I mean, orca whales, just like you're just chilling on your boat, you're taking pictures or whatever, and then they just start ramming into you. Like, that feels like something out of, like, Jaws, like, oh my gosh, there's a giant thing coming or whatever.
Well, and apparently they were trying to steer away from the orcas, but because of the heavy winds and waves and everything, they weren't able to. At one point, apparently the crew said they saw debris of some sort that looked like sponge in the water, and after the orcas eventually left, they realized that it was actually the rudder of their boat.
Oh, jeez.
So they wouldn't have been able to go anywhere anyway.
Wow.
They were stranded. Apparently there's an area of Europe and Africa which has been referred to as the Orca Alley due to the large number of killer whales that are spotted there.
That's interesting. In my brain, I've got all the orcas like over like in Arctic waters. I don't have them over in like
the Mediterranean over there. Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? So apparently this is not the first time that there have been reports of whales attacking boats, which is baffling scientists.
I didn't hear about this story. I heard about just the fact in general, orcas seem to be attacking boats more.
Yeah, it says scientists are baffled over reports of orcas attacking boats.
So crazy.
Something there, but it's crazy. I wouldn't know what to do. So
what's that thing in the movie Avatar where... What's the weird tree god, the Awa or something? Aya something?
Yeah.
Enya? Is that what
Enya? It is? No, that is not Enya.
No, but it's like...
But who can say?
Like, there's a point where it's like the planet is fighting back, right? And it's like, we got to get rid of these invaders. And I wonder if, like, that's what's happening. The ocean is like, get out of the ocean, humans. You're just causing problems.
Yeah, there's something there.
The orcas are fighting back. That would be really scary. I mean, very exciting.
It would be cool to see one orca, but to see 6 of them and then have them start knocking around your boat, that would be scary.
Yeah, that would be pretty intense.
They're aggressive.
Well, and I grew up with... Do you remember the old movie Pebble with... the
Pebble and the Penguin?
Pebble and the Penguin? Yeah, right? Orcas were scary. They were the bad guys, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you gotta run away from those... crazy orcas.
Despite what Free Willy tried to tell you, and that it was a completely docile
Pebble
creature.
And the Penguin influenced me more than Free Willy. But orcas are the bad guys.
Don't trust the killer whales.
Bouncy Castle King jailed for burning down his rivals.
What?
Bouncy Castle King.
So this is someone who owns a company that...
Yes.
Okay.
James
Inflatables
had a burning desire to be number 1 in Melbourne's.
Already just like whoever wrote this article.
His plan to bounce to the top had worked so far. So he owns a party business. It's called Awesome Party Hire, and he actually owned it was doing very well, and then he expanded into the Bouncy Castle world, and apparently it was incredibly lucrative. Like, he was making a lot of money off this, and he had never been so successful. So his goal was to jump to the number 1 spot. He was like, I have to be the number 1 Bouncy Castle place on Google. So he paid arsonists to set fire to competing bouncy Bouncy Castle businesses.
I feel like there's a better, more honorable way of doing that than...
His business was so successful, he was able to purchase property for the first time in his life. But Balcombe became worried that police would notice that his own factory was still standing, so his business was going to have to be next. He was going to burn down his own business to do this. So he called his arsonist for hire. There were two guys, Craig Anderson and Peter something, and they showed him through. He showed him through the factory. It's called the Kangaroo Flat Factory, and he points out the jumping castles, and he says, "I'll fill up some empty jerry cans with petrol," which I assume means gas cans with gas.
Is this in UK?
Australia.
Melbourne,
right?
Australia. Yeah, okay.
And so in March 6th, 2007, so this is actually old, but he's just now come to trial. But March 6th, 2017, Anderson poured petrol all across the floor of his shed and set fire to it, and it became engulfed. Now, the shed was insured for hundreds of thousands of dollars, which Balcombe planned to pocket. So it's like, I'm burning down all my rivals, right? And then I'm going to
collect insurance money.
And collect the insurance money. 3 days later, Anderson was arrested. So they caught the arsonists. He immediately turned on the guy. He said, "Oh, he told me to do it." And he named him as the instigator of all the fires. He had instructed the arson and two other men to commit 11 arson attacks over 2 months.
Oh my
between
gosh.
2016 and 2017. He burned 11 businesses to the ground, offering $2,000 to these guys for every time they started a fire. Many of the fires were unsuccessful, but a few of them were businesses that were completely destroyed. They threw a petrol bomb, which is like a Molotov cocktail type thing, through a smashed window, caused a huge blaze and engulfed an entire factory and destroyed 110 bouncy castles, causing $1.4 million in damage. And they lost everything. The people who own that business the whole thing shut down. They lost.
Oh my gosh.
Their whole business. So he was charged with 11 counts of conspiracy to commit arson and was released on bail in 2017. Then he failed to show up for his court hearings. This is the part. This is what I said. Like, the story is so convoluted. So he gets busted, right, for this arson insurance fraud thing that he was doing. So then he disappears.
Of course,
a warrant issued for his arrest, and he was found living in Perth, running a fraudulent stamp operation under a different name. He disappeared and changed his identity and tried to run away, and then they found him.
What a weird story. What a complete...
Who is this person?
Ugh.
Oh my gosh, they should make a movie.
This is bizarre.
So crazy. Judge Stuart Bales said that while Balcombe's goal may have been to advance his own business, the damage extended far beyond that. The impact of lives and livelihoods caused significant loss, suffering, and emotional trauma. And so he put this guy behind bars. He's already served 2 years and 5 months, and he will be eligible for parole after 7 years and 10 months. So he'll be behind bars for a good long time still.
Wow.
I thought that was just bizarre.
Oof.
Fascinating.
I feel like that was a bad idea from the start. There was a better way to go about becoming a reputable business instead of arson.
Well, and honestly, he was successful. He didn't need to burn down his competitors. Like, you could just let them do their game.
Yeah, at that point, you kind of have like a complex. Like, I got to be the best of the best, and there's absolutely no other competition anymore. It's
That's
only
actually
me.
something the judge pointed out. It was like he had this obsessive need to be number one. And it's like, that's not healthy, man. Like, it's not enough for you to be doing well and be successful. Other people have to lose, and you have to be the best. That's where it enters into, no, this is not a healthy.
Yeah,
that's
this
not
is
good.
Unhealthy. Wow, that's ridiculous.
Crazy, right?
Very.
Bouncy Castle, arson, stolen identities. I mean, just, it's got everything. That story's got it all.
Yeah. Wow. I'm tired.
Are you ready for a sponsor of your life?
I am. So, sponsor of my life this week is just a good night's sleep.
There you go. That's such a good sponsor. I can't believe we've never had that sponsor our show
it's
before.
True. Well, I don't usually get that great sleep. You know, we have a lot of kids, and we often get up in the middle of the night with somebody at some point. But this past weekend was very busy, and we had a lot of, fun,
wonderful.
but we had family over, and, we stayed up late talking, and then got up early for all the things that we do,
Kids were
on
up
Sundays.
late, and you got to get up early. And,
So yeah, I actually, for the first time in probably
years,
20 years, maybe more than that, I got a full 8 hours.
It's kind of nuts.
And I don't remember it feeling like that. Whew, yeah, but it was good. So sleep is sponsoring my life.
A great sponsor. I love that. Sponsor of my life is it's a little goofy, but there is a podcast out there called Fun Sexy Bible Time, and it's very, I don't want to say it's the same as ours or similar to ours. It's got a similar vibe, that it's far more successful and huge, and that they've been doing it for years and years. Like it's two people. One guy's Matthew Pierce, and the other, I don't know how long they've known each other. But they do this podcast together, and it's very similar to us. It's comedy. They're just focused on making jokes, and it's Christian adjacent. They're both Christian people, and they poke fun at the Christian world from inside of it, right?
Sure,
like they're poking fun at themselves. Both of them were raised homeschool, so they make a lot of fun of like homeschool stuff. And one of the they do a lot of bits that I think are really funny, and I don't want to do the same things they do, but like one of the things they do that's really funny is they critique 90s contemporary Christian music videos.
Oh.
And so they'll like watch a video and then talk about like, all right, who's the main character of this? And then what were the inspirations? And it's so funny. It's really, really good.
That would be entertaining.
Well, and they have the same kind of like, sort of like, we do this because it's fun for us to make this podcast. We don't necessarily care if it's high quality or anything like that. It's super goofy, and I just think it's a lot of fun. So
that's cool.
It's been sponsored. I've been listening, and I'm on and off. I don't listen every week or whenever they put them out, but lately I've just really been enjoying their episodes. And so
nice.
Yeah, Fun Sexy Bible Time. It's a goofy podcast. If you like this podcast, you probably will love that one.
Okay.
Because it's very, I feel like, as much as I enjoy them, like they're very, Matthew Pierce is they're both very introverted, and he's very like deadpan humor, and I'm very like upbeat and animated and go. So I feel like he wouldn't want to hang out with me, but they're really cool people, and I would want to meet them someday.
Nice.
So if they're listening, which I'm sure
they will never ever in a million years listen.
But come hang out with us. Come play games. That would be so fun. All right. So we are gearing up for a brand new game. Well, it's not a new game. It's just new for us. This game is called the Whisper Challenge. Now, for those who are not familiar with the Whisper Challenge, the way this works is one of us, and I'm kind of excited to see if this works out in a podcast format, but one of us is going to put on headphones and play music loudly in our ears, so we won't be able to hear anything. The other person is going to whisper phrases, and so the listeners will be able to hear what we're saying, but you will not, like I'll whisper and you won't be able to hear me. You have to read my lips and guess what I am saying.
Okay.
So the goal is to guess the phrase, and the listeners will be able to hear me, so they will know whether you're right or wrong.
Okay.
And then we'll trade off, because I've got my headphones, you got your headphones, and we'll go back and forth, and we'll do the Whisper Challenge. So that's this game. This is the Whisper Challenge. Okay, so here we go. Easy peasy.
Say it again.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Oh, you got it. Good. That was pretty good. Okay, so you can. All right, I am starting my music now.
Forklift driver.
Nothing. I got nothing.
Forklift driver.
Fortune. Future. Something with the F.
One more time.
Okay, get one more.
Forklift driver.
Oh my gosh, that's really hard. I have no idea. I heard fortune favors the bold. No? What is it?
Forklift driver. Oh boy.
That was really hard.
All
okay.
right.
Pickles on buns.
Say it again.
Pickles on buns.
Belch and button. I don't know. Try it again.
Pickles on buns.
Butter on buns. I don't know.
That was close.
Is that, wait, was that what it was?
No, it was pickles on buns.
Oh, I kept seeing butter, like it's the bilabial words that are getting me.
I like that.
Okay.
All right, ready?
I am. Salt and pepper.
Cooks and peppers.
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper?
Oh, yeah, that was
Ooh,
good.
yeah.
Good job. Good job.
That was a little bit me just inferring because I was pretty confident about peppers.
The peppers,
right?
yeah.
And so I was like, well, what else could it be, right? Ready? SpongeBob SquarePants.
Sorry, can you say it again?
Yep. SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh,
Sorry, can you do it one more time?
Yeah, of course. SpongeBob SquarePants.
SpongeBob SquarePants?
Yeah!
Really? Okay.
Your face,
Whew, okay.
You get so focused, like your eyes. You're just
Well,
like,
I guess I'm trying to read your
yeah,
lips.
man, that's the game. I love it. Good.
A flying koala.
Vanilla quarter.
A flying koala.
A flying koala?
Wow.
Is that really
That's
it?
really what it was. That's pretty good. I liked a vanilla quarter better. A vanilla quarter. Tasty. Okay.
All right, turn your music on. A penny for your thoughts.
Say it again.
A penny for your thoughts.
A penny for your thoughts.
Yeah, there you
Really?
go. There you go.
Sorry, you enunciate much more the second time.
I'll do a few more. Turn your music back.
Okay.
It takes two to tango.
Stage on a taco? I don't.
It takes two to tango.
Stage you to tango.
Ooh, close. It
Okay.
takes two to tango.
Oh, takes two to tango. Yeah?
Well
Okay.
done.
Oh, was that right?
Yeah, yeah. All right. One more.
Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. I'll keep my music.
I ate your sister's pancakes.
I hate. I don't know. I hate something.
Okay. I ate your sister's pancakes.
I hate two pancakes.
You're getting there. I ate your sister's pancakes.
I ate the hugest pancakes. I don't know. What was it?
Your sister's pancakes.
Your sister's was not coming through. I was thinking it was like, I ate your hugest
Sisters.
pancakes or something like that.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Nice. Are you ready?
Yes.
Sing a song.
Gushers? What?
Why?
Okay.
Sing a song.
Dance dark? What?
Sing a song.
Sing a song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice job. Okay. All right. Number 2. Dainty dishes.
Dainty something? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that was right.
Oh.
Dainty dishes.
Dainty dishes?
Oh man, you're hearing me. I love eggs.
I love you.
I love eggs.
What? No.
I love eggs. You're looking at me with this like dead expression. Oh my gosh.
Can I have one more time?
That's 4. I love eggs.
See, what I'm hearing is something inappropriate, so I can't be right. I love glasses. Is what I.
No. Eggs.
What was it?
I love eggs.
Eggs. Oh, yeah. That's not what I was hearing. or reading on your lips. Oh my gosh, that was really funny.
Oh
I
boy.
was just so afraid to say what I. Ready? Do you want some cheese?
Two options? No, that's not right.
No,
Okay.
keep going. You're good.
Sorry. Let me turn my music back.
Do you want some cheese?
Do you want some jeans?
No, close. Do you want some cheese?
Do you want some cheese? Yeah. Is that right? Nice. Okay, I'm going to keep my music playing.
Yeah, keep your music playing. I'll do another one. Stop poking me with your pen.
Do you play with your bed?
No. Stop poking me with your pen.
I'm still getting stop and play with your bed.
Stop poking me with your pen.
Stop poking with your pen?
Yeah, stop.
Really?
Yeah. All right, I got one more. Toasted cheese and tuna sandwich.
Toast and jelly sandwich? I don't know.
Close, close. Toasted cheese and tuna sandwich.
Toasties and tuna sandwich?
Close, there.
Okay, hold on. Don't say it yet because my music just ended
Yeah,
again.
you finished the song. What are you rocking in those earbuds?
Trying to. I'm just listening to We the Kingdom, but I wanted a like loud one, and they had like three quiet ones. Okay,
I was
go
doing
ahead.
Phil Wickham's Battle Belong because it's all like doom, 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 drums. All right, ready? I love chocolate scrambled eggs.
I swear I saw. I can't say it. I love chocolate strippers. That's not right.
Thomas, that's not.
Say it again.
I love chocolate scrambled eggs.
I love chocolate something.
Yep. Okay, you got that first part. I love chocolate scrambled eggs.
I love chocolate strawberry cash. I don't know. Okay. Wait. What was it?
Chocolate scrambled eggs.
Chocolate scrambled eggs?
I don't know. That's the phrase.
That's better than the other thing I thought it was. Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
Are you ready? I have a fear of jelly tots.
I have a feeling of socks. That's what your mouth said.
I have a fear of jelly tots.
I have a few offers.
One more
not.
time. I have a fear of jelly tots.
I'm still getting socks.
Well, socks are pretty scary.
Wait, what was it?
I have a fear of jelly tots.
Nobody was ever going to get jelly tots.
Hey, if you could read lips well enough, you could. All right, are you ready? A zebra broke the windows.
Simple brush strokes.
A zebra broke the windows.
Wow, I'm so bad at this. Broom?
A zebra broke the windows.
A zebra broke the window.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
That's really what it was.
Yeah.
Nice.
Zebra.
Your song stopped, didn't it?
What?
Your song stopped, didn't it? That's how you heard me.
I was just like, what?
Just kidding. Okay. Last one. Are you ready? What would you like for brunch?
Water is in my undershirt.
What would you like for brunch?
What would you like for missions? I don't know.
What would you like for brunch?
What would you like for brunch?
Yeah.
Is it really it?
Yeah, that was
I
it.
don't know why I didn't see a B for the first Oh, okay. I have a really hard one. Good. I saw your mailman toss your mail in the can.
I don't know. I thought I saw the word ostrich in there. I shouldn't have taken a drink right at that moment.
Drink at that moment. I did not.
I can't hear anything you're saying, so.
That was so good. Okay, ready? I saw your mailman toss your mail in the can.
Something about in the head. Okay. I don't know. Okay, let's try it one more time.
I saw your mailman toss your mail in the can.
Something about I saw a mailman.
Yeah.
But
The rest of it.
something about shoot a truck in the head, which I don't think that's right. So, hold on. What was it?
I saw your mailman toss your mail in the can.
Oh,
With the ostrich line.
I don't know. I swear I saw the word ostrich in there, and I was
That
like,
was
this is-
amazing. I did not, of all the things you could have said, I did not expect that. It made me laugh. The Rock has tiny muscles.
something about a rock.
Yeah, okay. The Rock has tiny muscles.
The rock has tiny. I didn't catch the last word. Do
Ooh,
it one more
okay,
time.
Very good, very good. The Rock has tiny muscles.
The rock has tiny bells? I don't get it. Hold on. What was it?
Muscles.
Muscles. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right.
I saw Mary Poppins today.
I saw a mom. I don't know.
I saw Mary Poppins today.
I saw Mary Poppins sit down.
So close, so close. I saw Mary Poppins today.
I saw Mary Poppins today.
Yeah.
Really?
This one's like some ones that I did not use are YouTubers slay like yam tubers.
What?
You tickle my pickles fancy.
Nope.
I got chicken from prison. Your hair smells like watermelon.
Gross. Watermelon has no scent.
No, but it's just tricky.
Oh yeah, I
just
know.
Tricky word.
I know. It's not logical.
So that was a goofy. I have no idea how that sounds.
I don't know how it sounds either.
Like, what's the listener experience like? But it's kind of funny.
Nice.
I enjoyed that. So that is called the Whisper Challenge. Yeah, and I was jamming to "Battle Belongs" by Phil Wickham. So
nice.
Good. All right. So, hey, everybody, thanks so much for listening to this really goofy podcast. We love making it. We hope you love listening. If you want to support us, like, subscribe, tell people about us, send out the carrier pigeons. I think we've got a GoFundMe. We do have social media accounts, although they're not very active lately. So just tag us in the stuff and just share and tell people about us. That just spreads the news about our fun, goofy comedy podcast.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Music Time, for the use of our theme song. I think that's my line.
It is good to give credit where credit is due, and I like our little theme song. All right, you ready to send us out with the mom joke of the week?
I am.
Awesome.
All right. So did you hear about the Italian chef who died?
Italian chef who died? No.
He passed away.
Oh, gross.
You're welcome.
Bye.
See ya.